Hello everybody, thank you for clicking my channel. My name is Imoitinya. So I had the opportunity to speak to Dr. Olusegun Agunbiade Sr. He is an agronomist based in Nigeria, particularly Zaria. I was curious to know what was Nigeria's economy before oil was discovered after the independence, when I would hear that Nigeria only had 5 or 6 universities. It seemed as though Nigeria was better then, but you know, people say that. So I just wanted to know what was the economy like then, and what's the and comparing it to what the economy is like today. I wanted Dr. Agunbiade to speak to me about leadership, oil, agriculture, and advice to youth, and he did all of that in the video. So I want you to actually watch the video and let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe and also comment below what you think and what are your thoughts. It's a video that has a lot of content in it, so I don't want to give you like a structure. I want you to watch it and let me know what your views are on oil, agriculture, and of course leadership and advice to youth as it relates to the prospect of a better Nigeria rather.
My name is Dr. Olusegun Agunbiade. I'm an agronomist. I had the first degree in University in Nigeria, second degree in University of London, and PhD in University of Kansas as early as 1984. Before the oil exploration in Nigeria, agriculture was the mainstay of the economy. One, agriculture employs over 85% of the population at that time. And agriculture feeds the whole nation as at that time. In fact, the GDP of the country was wholly based on agriculture. But with the discovery of oil, emphasis changed to oil production and exploration, which actually tends to decrease the population on the field. There are both advantages and disadvantages along the line. With oil exploration, the country was able to grab it to develop the youth, particularly in education in various fields, sending them abroad as well as university around, so that they can come back and develop the economy.
During the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, there was a mass number, just as you mentioned earlier, there's a mass number of families leaving Nigeria to the US to study and going back to, of course, develop Nigeria. Now we move back to the 2000s. Many of our people are leaving, and most of them don't even want to go back. And then you look at the situation with the immigration as it relates to crossing the Mediterranean Sea to Europe. It's people are doing that by any means possible. It doesn't really matter. And most of them are risking their lives. So I want you to talk to me very briefly about what do you think has changed between your time when you were able to get a PhD at Kansas here in the US and today, where people are, having your PhD and then going back to Nigeria, comparing it today where people are actually not regarding that place as a country.
What really caused dislocation is the fact that these youth coming out from the university and polytechnics, they are not finding employment. And most of them are focusing on the fact that when they come out, there should be a ready-made employment for themselves. And then one of the basic problems there is that the private sector is not developed at all. This will have been an area that will have been employing these school leavers from time to time, but the private sector is poorly developed, and several factors are there that causes this. For example, the bank is not friendly to any private sector, even to government. They are not friendly. They focus on their profit, and consequently, there's no way a private enterprise can grow as fast as the population is increasing. And coupled with the fact that there is political dislocation, there's need for direction. The emphasis must be developmentally focused. Much money have much money are actually are gathered or otherwise generated through oil, but you hardly can see what this money is used for, which is actually a different story for another day.
You've watched the country get its independence. You watched it from when it was 6 universities to 200 today. You watched it from where, you were able to leave the country and then come back to try to develop it. You watch it. You also see it today where people are, the youth rather, are trying to escape from poverty, searching for a greener pasture. What do you think, or what kind of advice would you give to young people? And I want you to speak from the stance of leadership, because that is the key element of why the country in Nigeria is not moving forward, because of the poor leadership that it has. So I want you to speak. What advice would you give to young people, my generation, who is looking to one day hold that position of leadership in Nigeria?
You see, there is hope. I will say this: there is hope. People in government are becoming very realistic of deficiencies. For example, the government at stake now. That government put a lot of emphasis on agriculture. Emphasis on agriculture at all levels, particularly transforming agriculture from an old type of practice into intermediate technology type, then to tractorized or mechanized agriculture. So you find that in Nigeria now, there are developments, fast developments that tend to affect the growth of agriculture. For example, production of rice went up so much for the last 2 years that they found that importation of rice was not important any longer within the country. So there are a lot of prospects. People are making money on the field right away. Even the youth, they are making money producing one specialized crop or the other.
So you see the possibility of Nigeria becoming better, maybe not in this generation.
The prospects are there. They are there.
I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to watch my video, and don't forget to comment underneath the video. Again, Imoitinya, and I'll speak to you again soon.